Okay, hello everyone. So for
Hi.
our very last meeting with the students, we're just going to be playing a fun little game. It's called Listorama. Jeffrey, do you want to start the screen share?
Yep.
Cool. So it's just this online link. We'll send it in something, I don't know. And anyway, there's a couple of different versions of the game. And they'll just be chosen randomly when you draw cards. You can see we've already played a few rounds here. There's a bunch of words down at the bottom. Does anyone want to give any little explanation before we get started, or should we just jump right in?
Sure. This game will work by you'll score points based upon the words that you enter. So you'll get a theme. So our theme was restaurants, and then you'll have to write some number of words. So we had to write 10 words. And then if we matched with anyone else in this game, if we matched with any one person, we would get a point. So for instance, I matched when on restaurants, I tried Chinese and a bunch of other types of restaurants, and I matched with Jenny with Chinese. But if someone else had written Chinese on this game, none of us would have gotten points. We could only match one other person. So again, it's different rules for all types of games. So in this case, I got 3 points because I matched Jenny 3 times. But if someone else had written Chinese, I wouldn't have gotten a point. But that's just this game. And our goal is the first person to 30 points wins.
All right, sweet. So Jeffrey's gonna share with us some tips about screen sharing, because if if you're sharing the screen with the students at the meeting on Wednesday, then you don't want them to see all your words, because then they'll cheat. So
Yeah, so when you press draw card, you're gonna have a bunch of different boxes that you're gonna put your answers into. And it's kind of like, cheating if you just show it to the students. So what you can do on screen share is actually pause the share, so that it's kind of like freezing on like the boards you see at school sometimes, like the dot cams. You'll just pause it, and then whenever the round's over, you can resume it, and then all the students can see it again.
do you want to pause it right after we draw the card? Because then we'll know what the category.
Yeah, so we'll pause it after you draw the card. The students will have the browsers on their computers as well, but just so that they don't see what you're writing.
Yeah, all right, sounds great. Let's draw a card.
Sounds good. So we have forgotten 4, write up to 4 answers and try to match with no one. So you want to be as unique as possible. So are we all ready?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm going to pause right after this.
I should say you have to follow the theme. You can't just write like.
Yes, have to follow the theme. It looks like the round is over. I'm going to resume share. So it looks like David and Jenny scored 4 because they all had different things. No one put the same things to what they did. And then me and Maura scored 3s because we both put eggs.
I do wonder, I put ham and eggs. So there's apparently some funny rules for like when for like matching up.
Okay. Do we want to try another round?
Sure, let's do one more.
Okay. So threefold, write up to 3 answers. Try to match as many players as possible. So you want to write the same things. Are we all ready?
Mhm.
Okay.
This is really hard.
This is hard. How did you guys do that so fast?
Storming the bestie.
Like, I was wondering, I didn't know if we needed like events. I was
Okay,
thinking
see,
like
Maura-
specific moments,
Wow.
not just like broad, long.
Well,
Notice
You want to match as many players as possible. So you want to pick the most common things that everyone will think of.
Lincoln assassinate. See, Maura put WW1, which is the same thing as World War One. So, I don't know. I feel like at this point, you could probably award the point to the student if
Does
you
the
get
leader-
something like that.
Does the leader get to change the points? Jenny, can you change points as
Am
the?
I able to change points?
I don't think you can change points,
I don't think I can.
but I guess you can just make it like you can write it on the chat. Like, for example,
Yeah.
You can write it on the chat, or
it's
you
gonna
can
be
annotate.
6. Like, you can have 6 instead of 5 now.
Yeah, or you can
Yeah.
annotate if you're gonna like leave this up the whole time. You can just like annotate like a +1 next to people's names. I can't annotate.
Or like a 1 extra point at the end, or something like that.
Yeah, something. Okay, well, cool. That's the game with the students this week. I think the most important part is just like when you flip over that first card and it tells you like which style of this game you're playing, make sure all the students are clear on how points are awarded. So like we're looking at this like matching exactly one other person, or matching as many people as possible, or matching no one. All right. Cool. Well, I hope everyone has a good break and, is not too swamped with studying for finals. That was a really sad note. All right, let's go. I got you.
And we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday.
Definitely.
Bye.
Bye.